young, healthy, clear-eyed and eager, anxious to rise quickly and easily to the top of the business world? You can.
I can?
If you have education and intelligence and ability, so much the better. But remember that thousands have reached the top without any of these qualities. Just have courage and memorize the simple rules in the chapters that follow. If you truly wish to be a lucky golden few, you can.
I can. How to apply for a job. How to advance from the mailroom. How to sit down at a desk. How to dictate memorandums. How to develop executive style. How to commute in a 3-button suit with that weary executive smile. This book is all that I need. How to succeed. How to observe personnel. How to select who to lunch with. How to avoid petty friends. How to begin making contacts.
How to choose the right company. Before applying for a job, make sure you have chosen the right company. It is essential that the company be a big one. It should be at least big enough so that nobody knows exactly what anyone else is doing.
Say, Joe, I just got a call from our dealers in Cleveland about their last shipment of wickets. They only got half their wickets. They ordered 300,000.
I know, Mr. Gatch, but they ordered 2-tone wickets and we ran out.
Ran out? What is this, a hot dog stand? This is supposed to be the worldwide wicket company. We're supposed to be the largest single producer of wickets in the world.
Now take it easy, Mr. Gatch. There was trouble at our Eastern plant, a breakdown.
Get on the ball. I want to keep Cleveland wicket-minded.
Yes, sir. Oh, Mr. Matthews, any news about the breakdown?
Oh, yes, I'm feeling much better. Say, Tackberry, did you get my memo?
What memo?
My memo about memos. We're sending out too many memos and it's gotta stop.
All right, I'll send out a memo. The right company. This book is all that I need. How to succeed.
Everybody back to work! I said back to work!
Oh, well, I'm sorry I bumped into you, sir, but I would like to apply for a job.
A job? Do you know who I am? I'm J.D. Bigley. I'm the president of this company. That's who I am. In fact, that's who the hell I am. How dare you come to me for a job?
Well, sir, I didn't know that.
Why do you think I have a whole personnel department? Son, you wanted to do the wrong man. Damn, leather and coat money.
I'm sorry. I know how hard it is to find a job. I've been through that kind of thing myself.
Oh, thank you, miss. You're very kind. Could you tell me where the personnel office is?
Personnel? It's right there.
Thank you.
You're not discouraged?
Oh, of course not. I'm prepared for exactly this sort of thing.
Say, my friend Smitty works in personnel. Maybe she can help you.
Oh, well,
Wait, right
that's
here.
not really necessary.
Where do you think you're going?
To see the personnel manager, sir.
I'm the personnel manager. We're not hiring anyone today.
Well, I was just speaking to Mr. Bigley and...
Bigley?
Yes, sir.
J.B. Bigley?
Yes, sir. He told me to see you.
J.B. Bigley himself, you were speaking to him.
Well, I just sort of bumped into him.
Is he a friend of yours?
Sir, I don't think a man should have to trade on friendship to get a job.
Well, if you'll step into my office, I think we can work something out. My name is Brad.
My name's Finch. Pierpont Finch.
Pierpont. Say, maybe that ought to be J. Pierpont.
As a matter of fact, sir, it is.
Well, if you'll step into my office.
Good grief, Rosemary! You couldn't wait to let me finish my message. Smitty, I know we can help him. Where is he? How would I know? He must have gone into Mr. Pratt's office.
shipping out with you,
Who
sir.
is that?
That's my helpless friend. Isn't he adorable?
Adorable baby, helpless nose.
Shut up, Smitty. I just hope he hasn't got a girl.
My secretary will take care of giving your forms and your particulars. Smitty, this is our new Mr. Finch.
Hello there.
My name is Pilkington. Rosemary Pilkington.
Hello, this is Brad.
Finch is going to be sorting out the mailroom. Glad you don't mind that, Finch.
Oh, sir, in a big pond like this, everyone must begin as a little fish.
Even a barracuda.
Have you guys in the mailroom sent out those catalogs yet?
I don't know. I'm going to lunch.
11 o'clock? Why?
Because I'm the boss's nephew.
Oh, Bud, I would like for you to meet Bud Crump. This is Mr. Bigley's nephew. This is Mr. Finch. He's going to be working with you in the mailroom.
Hi, Finch. I'm Bud Crump, J.B. Bigley's nephew.
Oh, how do you do?
Smitty, will you give Mr. Finch's particulars?
Yes, sir.
And nice to have you on our team.
Oh,
Finch.
glad to be playing with you, sir.
Finch, you ambitious.
Well, not necessarily.
Good. Just keep that in mind. If you just remember who I am and remember who you are, we'll get along fine. If not,
You've
then...
been crying to your uncle.
I beg your pardon. I do not go crying to my uncle. It just so happens that my mother is Mrs. Bigley's sister. If I feel anything is wrong, I phone my mother, she phones Mrs. Bigley, Mrs. Bigley phones Mr. Bigley. Well, that's the democratic way.
Mr. Finch, a man like you doesn't have to worry about someone like him. Smitty, you were going to take his particulars?
Yes. Now, Mr. Finch, for the first question.
Have you got a girl?
A girl? No.
Oh, good. I mean, that's the right answer. I mean, it's very wise not to have a girl.
Oh, well, I'm glad you understand that, Miss Pilkington. Some women wouldn't. You see, I feel that when a man wants to rise in the world of business, a girl, or, well, let's say an emotional involvement, can only lead to getting involved emotionally.
Oh, that's very wise, Mr. Finch.
Yes. Rosemary, are you through with Mr. Finch?
For the moment.
Good, then if you'll step into my office, we'll get our business done.
Good luck, Mr. Finch.
Thank you, Miss.
Pilkington. Rosemary Pilkington.
I'm glad to be aboard.
Well, Rosemary, you see,
I think he's fascinating.
I've seen some ambitious characters around here, but this boy is the eagerest beaver of them all.
New Rochelle.
Huh?
New Rochelle.
What are you talking about?
New Rochelle.
What about?
That's the place where the mansion will be. For me and the darling, bright young man I picked out for marrying me. He'll do well, I can tell. So it isn't a moment to plan on my life in New Rochelle, the wife of my darling tycoon.
Honey, you'll be in New Rochelle. Your darling tycoon will be here in the office.
Oh, Smitty, I'm
The
not...
future Mrs. Finch is in for some lonely nights.
I'm prepared for exactly that sort of thing. I'll be so happy to keep his dinner warm while he goes onward and upward. Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown. I'll be there waiting until his mind is clear while he looks through me, right through me, waiting to say good evening, dear. I'm pregnant once we're with you from downtown. Oh, to be loved by a man I respect, to bask in the glow of his perfectly understandable neglect. Oh, to be there in the corner of his frown, darling busy frown. Such heaven, wearing a wifely uniform while he goes onward and upward. Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown.
of the latter. You are working in the mailroom. One word of caution about the mailroom. It is the place out of which you must get. Some of your rivals will not have the advantage of this knowledge, but you are forearmed. Do not get stuck in the mailroom. Plan to rise.
Finch, where are you going? What have you got there?
Executive mail.
I'll take that. Trying to get in on the good side, huh? I can't even take a coffee break around
But I'm
here.
really trying to do my job.
The executive mail is my job. Finch, if you have any ideas of climbing a ladder around here, the view is going to get awfully monotonous. Every time you look up, you're going to see the seat of my pants.
Damn it! Run! You know Bud Frump is just jealous of you. He's trying to keep the big executives from noticing you.
Well, thank you for defending me, Miss Wilkinson.
Oh, please. Call me Rosemary.
Okay, Rosemary.
No, Mr. Finch,
Oh, well, call me Monty.
Okay. Auntie. The big executives will notice you. Just be patient.
Patient, do you realize I've been working here for a whole week?
Oh, I know. I haven't forgotten. Happy anniversary, Ponty.
Oh, thank you, Rosemary. At least you noticed me.
Oh, I wish I was a big executive. I don't. Oh, here comes Miss Manners.
Huh?
That's Miss Jones, Mr. Bigley's secretary. I have to look busy. You too.
Pardon me, ma'am, but you should be wearing this. It goes with your hair.
Young man, you just want me to have this flower? You don't know who I am?
That doesn't matter. What matters is that the flowers seem to cry out to be worn by you.
Young man, I'm Miss Jones, Mr. Bigley's secretary.
No, you couldn't be. I mean, you just can't be.
And why not?
Well, from Bud Frump's description of you, I mean, you would never really. Well, you're not a frightening person.
Thank you.
If it's not out of place for me to say so, Miss Jones, I think you're a very attractive person, no matter what Bud Frump says.
What did you say your name was?
Finch, ma'am. F-I-N-C-H. Pierpont Finch.
How is it I haven't seen you before?
Oh, well, I'm not supposed to deliver the executive mail. That's his job. Bud Frump. F-R-U-M-P.
Well, thank you very much for the flower, Finch. You're a very interesting young man.
You're welcome, Miss Jones.
Hey, Jonesy. I'd like to make an appointment with the boss at around 3.
I'll check on it, Mills, and let you know.
Oh, flowers. You got a boyfriend, Jonesy.
This was given to me by a very nice young man. You should know him. Finch!
Yes, ma'am.
Finch, this is Mr. Gash.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Dax?
Salute.
Mr. Gash would be a good man for you to know. His department is very important.
I already know all about Mr. Dax. He's in charge of plans and systems and interdepartmental evaluation, also pre-promotional promotion, post-administrative research, and multi-development on a multi-level level.
This is a smart one. I didn't know I did all that.
Fine man, Mr. Dax. I hear he has an opening in his department.
Yes, he has, but he hasn't been able to make up his mind. Well, thank you for the flower.
Well, you're welcome, Miss Jones.
Hi, Jonesy.
That's Miss Jones to you.
Rosemary, I was supposed to...
Finch, quit goofing off. You've got to pick up the second delivery.
I know, buddy boy. Rosemary, I gotta go to work now. Thanks for the flower.
Thanks for the flower. You gave my flower to Miss Jones.
Rosemary, surely you don't begrudge an old lady a moment of happiness.
Well, I guess it is important for you to be nice to Miss Jones.
Well, I'm glad you understand that. Goodbye.
Well, Rosemary, how are you doing? I don't know, Smitty. Smitty, what's the opposite of a sex maniac?
A businessman.
Oh.
Hello? Give me an outside line. No, this call is not personal. I'm calling my mother. Thanks. One of these days, and I'm running this show right here. Hold it. Hello, Mother? Hi, it's Bud. Well, I know I left without my sweater, but it's warm out. Now, look, Mother, I just found out something very important. There's going to be a new head of the mailroom, and I don't have a job. You've got to call Aunt Gertrude. He works hard, comes in on time, never goofs off. You know, a real rat.
Yes? What do you want, Miss Jones?
Mr. Bingley, your wife is on the phone.
Look, tell her I'm busy. Tell her I'm in a meeting. Tell her I'm out. Damn it, I'll take it. Yes, dear. Glad you called. What's on your mind? I'm busy. Well, get you, I can't help but, dear. The head of the mailroom should pick his own success. I can't switch signals in the middle of a play. That would upset the whole team. If I interfered, there would be nepotism. Nepotism. That's when your nephew was a blithering idiot. Oh, yes, well, I'll see. Damn it! Miss Jones!
Yes, Mr. Bingley.
Miss Jones, I told you that talking to my wife upsets me.
Well, Jamie, you said you would talk to her.
Never mind. I need something to calm my nerves. Where is mine? You know.
I put it in the back of your right-hand bottom drawer.
Thanks.
Keep going, boys.
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Trimble. I've already started sorting.
Finch, as head of this entire mailroom, I have to tell you that I'm very pleased with your
Oh,
work.
thank you, sir.
Yes, it seems you have an inborn gift for mailroomery.
Thank you, Mr. Trimble. Coming from you, that's a great honor.
Hello, mailroomery. No, mailroom. Oh, just a minute. Mr. Twimble, it's Mr. Bratton, personnel.
This may be a very important call for some of us. Yes.
Hey, what's the idea?
Oh, what's the idea of what, Bud?
Know what I mean? You're trying to butter up Twimble. Well, believe me, it won't do you any good.
Bud, just because I'm being nice to a man, does that mean I have to have an angle?
Look, if anyone's going to get this job around here, you know
I got
what
you, Mr. Pratt. Thanks very much. Well, boys, looks as if they're going to promote old Twimble to shipping.
Oh, congratulations.
Who's going to be the new head of the mailroom?
Well, I won't say till it's official, but Mr. Bryant's going to leave the decision up to me. Twimble, he says, you've been an outstanding head of the mailroom, and the mailroom is the nerve center of this mighty organization. So I want you to choose your successor on merit, and on merit alone.
Well, that's not fair. I'm going out for a smoke.
Smoke. He's going out to call his mother, but it won't do him any good if I have anything to say about it.
Mr. Twimble,
Yes,
you've been with this company a long time now, haven't you?
long time. Last month I became a quarter of a century man.
Gee, that's beautiful. A quarter of a century.
Quarter of a century.
So how long have you been in the mailroom?
25 years. Yep, it's not easy getting a medal like this. It takes a combination of skill, diplomacy, bold caution. When I joined this firm as a brash young man, I said to myself, now brash young man, don't get any ideas. Well, I stuck to that, and I haven't had one in years.
You play it safe.
I play it the company way. Wherever the company puts me, there I'll stay.
What was your point of
I
view?
have no point of view.
Supposing a company thinks.
I think so too.
Well, won't you say it?
I wouldn't say it.
Your face is a company face.
It smiles at executives, it goes back in place.
The company furniture.
Oh, it suits me fine.
The company letterhead is
A Valentine.
Is there anything you're against?
Unemployment.
When they want brilliant thinking from employees.
That is no concern of mine.
Suppose a man of genius makes suggestions.
Watch that genius get suggested to resign.
So you play it the company way.
All company policy is by me
nicely.
Play it nicely. Still, he puts me in every game like that.
Why?
'Cause I play it the company way. Executive policy is by me, okay.
How can you get anywhere in
Junior,
life?
have no fear. Whoever the company fires, I will still be.
You will still be.
Year after year after year, never pick up his phone again. Well, boys, let's get back to work. They may be promoting me, but until then, the mail must go through. Oh, hi, Bud. How's your mother? What mother? What mother?
Hello, men. Well, Swindle, it's all set. As of today, you're head of shipping.
Thank you, Mr. Bratt.
Now, let's talk about your successor.
Mr. Bratt, have you heard anything from my uncle today?
No, Bud. Go ahead, Swindle. Your shoes are going to be hard to fill, but who have you picked to fill?
Well, Mr. Bratt, I've given it a lot of thought, pro and con, and I have to tell you that I think your man is young Fitch here.
Oh, congratulations.
I'm going out for a
Oh,
smoke.
thanks, but I can't accept.
Are you turning this job down?
That's right, sir. I think there's a man here who has been here longer than I, and a man that is better qualified than I am. Gentlemen, I recommend Bud Frump.
You're kidding!
But from?
Well, this is something. I mean, surprise-wise. Well, if he feels that
I gotta go call my mother and tell her.
I don't understand.
All right, yes, sir, Mr. Frump. Well, let me explain. You see, knowing you has taught me a lot.
Hello. Yes, JB, this is Brad.
It's the big boss.
Oh, I understand your problem, JB. Actually, we had picked someone else. But it's all right, JB. The other fellow we picked turned the job over to Bud. He said that Bud is better qualified. No, he doesn't seem to be out of his mind. He was explaining about it when you called. Go ahead, Finch.
Well, Mr. Twimble, the great thing you have taught me is that no individual is as great as the whole company.
He says that no individual is as great as the whole company.
The whole team is greater than any single player.
The whole team is greater than any single player.
The whole crew is greater than any one oarsman.
The whole crew is greater than anyone else.
That the whole salad is greater than any piece of lettuce.
And the whole sound, you can hear it.
And the whole omelet is greater than any egg.
Isn't that great, JB? Sort of chokes you out, doesn't it? His name is Finch.
F-I-N-C-H, sir.
F-I-N-C-H. Yeah. Well, I'm going to keep an eye on it myself. Right. See you later, JB. Finch, you got me off the spot with Mr. Bigley.
Glad to help, Mr.
I
Bratt.
appreciate it. Good luck, Twimble.
Thank you, Mr. Bratt.
Hey, Mr. Twimble, don't I have to take this up to Mr. Datch's office?
Gatch.
Datch.
Gatch!
Datch.
Say, I just remembered Mr. Gatch is looking for a new junior executive in his department.
He is?
I'm gonna talk to him about you.
Me, a junior executive.
Finch, your thoughtfulness and generosity may prove to have been a really good thing.
Why, George, ethical behavior always pays.
Finch, you did a very wise thing.
Oh, that doesn't matter to me, Mr. Bratt. I did what was right.
Oh, my mother was very happy. She still mentioned my sweater, though.
Oh, boys and girls, can I have your attention, please? I would like for you to all meet the new head of the mailroom, Bud Frump.
Thanks, Monty, old man.
Oh, good luck, Bud.
Come along, Finch, I'm gonna talk to you.
He sure amazed me. I'm still wondering why he did this for me.
So am I. I still think my original choice of a man was best.
Now, wait a minute, Swimble. Monty okayed
Oh,
it.
it's just
We'll have no reneging. I was promised the job.
Now, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. I've been here a long time, quarter of a century. Now, I just want to make sure that things are done the right way.
I know what you mean, Mr. Twimble. From now on, I'll play it the company way. Wherever the company puts me there, I'll stay. Whatever the company tells me that he'll do. Whatever my uncle may think, I think so too. He's thinking with company pride. I conquered that old friend, Mr. Pratt, inside.
Oh, but it's no longer the front he used to be.
I went to the company suite, but more my name.
only thing that'll ever pin on me. The wrong way is the company way. Executive policy is like in okay. I'll never be president, but there's one thing clear. As long as my uncle can stand me, I will still be here. We know the company, they lie for company man. If they choose to, the company, they don't mind that. But they will never come from the company man. From the way the company, from the way the company, from the way the company way. Hey everybody, lunch on me!
Oh, boys and girls, I have another announcement to make. Mr. Gatch is taking young Finch here into his office as a junior executive.
Wonderful, wonderful. I told you to have faith.
Oh, you were right, Rosemary. Thanks.
You should have someone around all the time helping you think things out.
Oh, well, maybe I should.
I'm always available, Connie.
Gee, you're sure wonderful, Rosemary. I hope one of these days I can show my appreciation.
Lunch.
Oh?
I said lunch.
Well, what about lunch?
Oh, I'd love to.
Lunch what?
You said what about lunch? Gee, I thought you'd never ask. Let's see, where should we go? Say, I know a place, a little tea room called the Hungry Tea. It's very reasonable. I'll go get my free signature right here.
I didn't mean what about lunch. I meant what...
Say, Finch,
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Gatch.
how's the young junior executive feeling?
Oh, just fine, Mr. Gatch, fine.
Come on, I'll take you to lunch in the executive club on the roof.
Lunch in the executive club, me?
Sure, now that you're a young junior executive, I can put you on my expensive
Oh,
account.
that's a great honor, Mr. Gatch. Just let me get my coat.
I'll wait for you in the elevator. Rosemary, seeing you always brightens up my day.
Please, Mr. Gatch.
I've got to stop reading Playboy.
Rosemary, something wonderful has happened. Mr. Gatch is taking me to lunch.
To lunch?
Yeah, how do I look?
You look fine, Connie. Just fine. I wish mine.
Oh, thanks, Rosemary. Goodbye.
If you have followed the simple instructions exactly as outlined, you should by now be a junior executive. Congratulations. Nothing can stop you now.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. But damn it, Gertrude, I have got time for this nonsense about blood. I know blood is thicker than water, but blood prop is thicker than anything. I'll promote him when I'm ready. Now listen to me, Gertrude. The next time Bud complains to his mother and she calls you and you call me, you're all fired. Damn it. Yes. What is it, Miss Jones?
Mr. Migley, there's a young lady on the phone who insists on speaking with you. She says it's personal.
What does he want? What's her name?
She says you'll know.
Oh, well, I'll take it. Hello. Oh, now you know I wouldn't forget. I'll take care of everything. Just one moment. Hello, Miss Jones. Give me a draft of personnel right away. Or you be here tomorrow. Fine. Bye. Hello. Brad? Jamie. I wonder if you could do me a favor. I wonder if you could find a spot for a young lady. Wants to be a secretary. Oh, she's an old friend of the family. Her dad was a classmate of mine at Old Ivy. She's a bright girl. Got a good head on her shoulders. Her name is LaRue. Hetty LaRue.
Bigley's nephew.
How do you do? I'm looking for Mr. Pratt of Poissonel. I'm a secretary.
I spotted that the minute you came in.
Oh, thank you.
Miss LaRue! Hi. I'm Bert Pratt, personnel. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Oh, not at all. It is I who am late.
Oh, not really.
Oh, yes. I was very naughty this morning. I'm not accustomed to oily arrival.
Oh, I understand. Well, if you'll just go ahead.
Oh!
Sorry. This is Miss Smith, my secretary.
How are you, dear?
Fine, dear. Mr. Brad.
Mr.
Oh,
Pratt?
yes, Smithy.
I have to get some new tax recording blanks.
Yes, you do that, Smithy. Now, if you'll come with me, I'll be happy to get your parts, dealers.
Oh, the 392238.
I'm in the pool. Oh, I think she's something. She sure is.
Gentlemen, one moment, please.
Say, Mr. Pratt, I sure need a new secretary.
Yeah, me too. Gentlemen, Miss LaRue will be assigned according to normal procedure as soon as her qualifications have been determined.
Well, I'd sure like to determine it. I don't know what to do.
Gentlemen, a secretary is not a toy. My toy, not a toy. Uncle and tangle and playfully handle in search of some pure wild joy. Oh, a secretary is not, definitely not a toy.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Pratt. We wouldn't have it any other way, Mr. Pratt. It's a company rule, Mr. Pratt.
A secretary is not a toy, not a toy. So do not go jumping for joy, boy. A secretary is not. A secretary is not.
A secretary is not.
A toy. A secretary is not to be used for play therapy. The intention to go you and boy, remember no matter what, neurotic trouble you got. A secretary is not a toy. She's a highly specialized team component of operational unity, a fine and sensitive mechanism to serve the office community.
With the mother at home, she supports.
And you'll find nothing like her at Mayo Schwartz.
A secretary is not a pet, nor an erector set. If having to try to McCoy, they fired him like a shot. The day the fella forgot, a secretary is not a toy.
A secretary is not a toy. And when you put her to use, observe when you put her to use.
That you don't find the name Lionel on her caboose.
A secretary is not a thing, not like he pulled my string for cat. He's to ride in and not spend the
Did you call my wife and say I won't be home for dinner?
Yes, Mr. B. By the way, you left your golf clubs in the office. Tomorrow is Saturday, and you're playing with Mr. Wamper, the chairman of the board.
Oh, yes. Well, I'll be staying in town tonight, so I'll pick up the clubs in the morning.
And you asked me to remind you about your college alumni association.
Oh, yes. Send them the same check. I get a kick out of seeing their faces when they get that big, fat check from old least likely to succeed.
Very well.
Say, JB, there's a phone call. It's your wife.
My wife? Damn it. I'll take it in your office. That'll be all, Miss Jones.
Miss Jones.
Oh, hello, Ponty. How's the young junior executive?
Oh, just fine, Miss Jones, just fine. Thanks for the helpful advice I've been getting from you.
Well, I'm glad our little talks have proven valuable.
They sure have. Oh, by the way, good luck tonight.
Good luck.
Yes, in the bowling tournament, I hear you're the best bowler on the ladies' team.
How sweet of you to be interested in a thing like that.
Well, I'm fascinated by the hobbies of people I like.
Say, would you like to come watch us bowl tonight?
Oh, gee, Miss Jones, I'd love to, really, but I should go to bed early. I have to work tomorrow.
On Saturday? No one around here works on Saturday. You're a very unusual boy, Ponty. You'll go far.
That means a lot, Miss Jones. You are saying that because you're Mr. Bigley's secretary, and he's the man I most want to emulate. He's so capable and thoughtful. Why, I overheard him remembering to send a check to his old school, Harvard, isn't it?
Harvard? Don't ever let JB hear you say that. He's a groundhog.
But where'd he go to college?
Old Ivy.
Like,
Of course, they're the groundhogs. Mr. Bigley is very proud of his old school. Well, good night, Ponty.
good night, Miss Jones.
Don't work too hard.
Oh, don't worry, I won't.
Hello, stranger.
Oh, hi, Rosemary. Hi, Smitty.
Hi, Ponty. Been a long day, hasn't it?
Oh, it sure has. Yes.
I haven't seen you since you got your new job.
Oh, well, I've been working pretty hard, so, you know.
Yeah. It's been a long day.
Oh, yes.
Say, Rosemary, where are you having dinner tonight? That depends. On what? On where I'm having dinner. Huh? Oh. Well, here it is, 5 p.m., the finish of a long day's work, and there they are, both of them, the secretary and the clerk. Not very well acquainted, not very much to say, but I can hear those two little minds working away. Now she's thinking, I wonder if we'll take the same bus. And he's thinking,
There could be quite a thing between us.
now she's thinking, he really is a dear. And he's thinking,
But what of my career?
then she says, oh, and he says,
Well, it's been a long day.
well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day. Now she's thinking, I wish that he were more of a flirt. And he's thinking,
I guess a little flirting won't hurt.
now she's thinking, for dinner we would meet. And he's thinking,
We both have got to eat.
and she says, achoo! And he
I
says,
presume,
thank you.
Well, it's been a long day.
Well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day. Hey, there's a yummy Friday special at the Sardines. It's $1.90 vegetable plate. And at the bottom of the end, not bad, service for two, $3.58. To make a bargain, make a date. Wonderful!
It's fake.
Now she's thinking, what female kind of trap would I spring? And he's thinking,
I might as well forget the whole thing.
now she's thinking, suppose I take his arm? And he's thinking,
Well, really, what's the harm?
then she says, hungry? And
Yeah. Wow, damn it! You've been complaining to your mother again. She wants you promoted.
Why not? Other people are being promoted.
But I told you right there.
Good evening, Mr. Bigley.
Oh, good evening, Miss LaRue.
Uncle Jasper.
I told you never told me that around here.
Sorry, David.
Now, don't you have something to do?
Yes! I was gonna go get my coat and go home.
Good. So, Miss LaRue, how do you like your new job?
It's a big fat nothing.
Oh, sweetheart, don't talk that way around here.
You promised me you'd help me be a big businesswoman like Helena Rubinstein or Betty Crocker. So what happens? I'm stuck in the stenographic booth with no one to fish me the hell out.
Angel, these things take time. You have to yes, miss. In a large operation like worldwide bigots, there are many multiple facets which are very important in the scheme of things. Hey, I promise you.
I picked up a wonderful job. Had cigarette going on at the Copa.
But the surroundings! You said you hated those guys staring at you, making advances.
It's nobody here in big business. At least at the Copa when I got picked, I got tipped. Around here, a girl can't even bend over to pick up a pencil with confidence.
You mean someone has been bothering you? Who? Just let me know who. Yes, miss. In a large operation like worldwide facets, there are many multiple wickets which are very important in the scheme. Who is you?
I don't care about that. Look, you did not keep your part of my bargain.
Sweetheart, I meant every word. Tell you what, let's say I meet you at your place in about 10 minutes, and we'll talk it over.
No.
But Angel, yes, miss. In a large operation like worldwide wickets, there are many multiple facets which are very... Why don't you go home?
I'm waiting for the elevator.
Why don't you walk down?
It's 30 floors.
Why don't you jump?
A very attractive girl, Miss Loretta.
Oh, yes, well, I was just trying to make her feel more at home. She seems to be rather a shy person.
Yes. Well, you go right ahead, JB. I'm meeting Mother for dinner. Oh, she loves dinner with me. I tell her everything that happens all day in the office. Now he's thinking.
This cake has really put me through hell.
And she's thinking.
You can't leave in the hotel.
And he's thinking.
I wonder if he cares.
And she's thinking.
There's blackmail in the air.
And he says.
It's a hold-up!
And she says.
Damn!
Wait a minute! Okay, you're promoted.
Well, it's been a long, 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 long,
longer.
By George! Your name slips my mind.
Oh, Finch, sir. F-I-N-C-H.
Oh, yes, I've heard some good things about you from my scouts.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Well, it's good to see a man in there carrying the ball. You know, you make me feel guilty. I just came in to pick up my golf clubs. I gotta pay the rounds in every old boy Mumpin. He's chairman of the board, you know.
I imagine one has to do that sort of thing every once in a while.
Well, don't push yourself too hard, Vince.
Oh,
Better around limits, you know.
Don't worry about me, sir.
Well, I'm just gonna get my clubs. What's that you're humming?
Oh, I didn't realize I was humming, sir.
You were humming the old Ivy White
Oh,
song.
I guess she was unconscious on my part.
Did you go there? Were you up Groundhog?
Well, sir.
Come on with it, boy. Say it. I know a lot of guys having to go to the Order Complex because they didn't go to Yale or Princeton. You're not ashamed of old Ivy, are you?
No, sir, not a bit.
That's the Groundhog spirit. I should have known you were old Ivy. What year? Oh, Finch. When did you graduate?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I was thinking about the big game. I'm sorry I have to miss it. We're playing the Chipmunks.
That's right. I can't get up there either. I hope those damn Chipmunks don't give us too much trouble.
Oh, I think we'll take them, sir. Chernovsky's knee is much better.
Oh, Wichanowski and the other team from where else have kicked off.
Well, even though we won't be there in person, sir, we'll be rooting for him, right?
Right. Groundhog.
Groundhog! Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I was just about to start on this road. You know, this may look kind of silly, but I've always found that knitting helps me think more clearly.
Well, I'll be damned. I knit too.
Oh, really?
Yep. I've been doing it for years. Here, keeps my nerves down. No one knows this Miss Jones. You know her?
Oh, I've met her.
Well, tell me what this is going to be, kid.
Oh, well, sir, I thought I'd make a, well, you know, a birdcage cover.
Birdcage cover.
Yeah.
Well, I never made one of those. Well, how do you like this?
Oh, that's beautiful, sir.
Yes, I made these golf club covers too, see?
Oh, sir, you know, I feel sorry for men who don't knit. They lead empty lives.
I like the way you think, Finch.
Think bench, sir.
Think, Finch, yes. Well, tell me, what are you going to do around here? What's your ambition in this outfit? A right girl like you must have it all planned
Oh,
out.
well, sir, if I'm ever fortunate enough, you know, to have the option, I'd like to be somewhere where they do something real. Something a man can sink his teeth into. Solid, down to earth. The advertising department.
Advertising? Oh, son. I would have went back for an old classmate of mine. It's too tough, too insecure. Why, this place has had 15 new advertising managers in the past year alone. The poor devils disappear at a rate of about 1 a month.
Oh, well, why is that?
I fired
What if you got a man with ideas he can swing?
Ideas. I keep hiring men who are supposed to have brilliant ideas. And Stevie! Say, what are we running around here? A sweatshop? We're working that boy too hard. Who? Finch. F-I-N-C-H. The poor devil worked here all weekend. I ought to know. I was there with him, working side by side. The lad needs help. Well, first of all, I want him to have an office of his own. He deserves the best you have available. Oh, nothing fancy. Don't want him getting ideas.
Hello, Ponty.
Oh, hi, Rosemary. Well, how do you like it?
Oh, your first office. It's beautiful.
Oh, it is considering. I did want my name on the door, but I decided not to ask since there's no door.
Well, it's beautiful. Well, I can only stay a minute. I just wanted to tell you I had a really good time the other night.
Me too. I enjoyed the conversation. It was very... Well, I guess I talked the whole time.
Oh, I liked it. But there was one thing, Ponty, about what happened later. I mean, when we said goodnight. I mean, it's our first date, and I don't want you to get the wrong impression of me, but... Well, I suppose it's natural for a fellow to get a little fresh with a girl and to try to make a pass at her. But you didn't do anything!
Well, I had to get up early. Sir? I mean, miss?
I'm Miss LaRue.
Oh, well, what can I do for you, Miss LaRue?
The secretary was ordered to be assigned to you. I'm your assignation.
You didn't tell me you were getting a secretary.
I just found out myself.
Well... Happy dictation, Ponty.
Bye.
Well, won't you sit down, Miss LaRue?
Oh, thank you.
Now, Miss LaRue,
Call me Hetty.
oh, well, I feel in a business
I
relationship.
think you're cute.
Excuse me for a moment.
Choosing a secretary can be fraught with peril. Take a good look at the young lady who has been assigned to you. If she is so attractive that you feel things are too good to be true, be very careful. It may be that one of the big men in the company is interested in her career. There is a simple test for this. Check on her secretarial skill. The smaller her abilities, the bigger her protector.
Miss LaRue, let's try some dictation.
Shoot.
This is to Mr. Gatch.
Mr. Gash.
Dear Mr. Gatch, pursuant to our discussion...
Wait a minute. Are you trying to catch a train?
Honey, what are you taking this down in?
Longhand. Oh, it's safer, but I make up for it when I type.
Oh, you type fast.
Oh, yeah, like a jackrabbit. 12 words a minute.
Hetty, what was your last position?
I was in the tobacco business. But then Mr. Bigley, well, he got me interested in wicked, so I matriculated myself into business school, and now here I am.
Oh, you sure are, aren't you?
Come on, dictate some more. I'm gonna like this too.
Hetty, let that letter wait a minute. I want you to take this into Mr. Gatch. Yes, he's my boss. And Hetty, I want you to take it to him personally.
Gotcha, cutie.
Hello, Mr. Gatch's office. One moment, please. Mr. Gatch, Mr. Finch's secretary is outside, and she'd like to see you personally.
We'll have her come in.
I'll get her.
Mr. Gash,
Yes.
I'm Mr. Finch's secretary. He asked me to give you this.
Say, what are you doing tonight?
I'm having dinner with my gentleman friend.
Oh, come on. You're in the big
now, don't fool around with small fry.
Hello, Mr. Finch's office. One moment, please. It's for you, production.
Oh, hello? Yes, this is Mr. Finch. Oh, no, I'm in charge of plans and systems now. Mr. Gatch? And he's been delivered to one of our out-of-town offices. Venezuela.
Oh, say, Jenkins, I was just going to call you. We're having a new vice president in charge of advertising come in.
Another one? Well, who is it this
A
time?
fellow by the name of Ovington, Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington.
BBDO.
I'll bet that's why they hired him. Anyway, we're having a reception for him tonight in the executive club on the roof.
I wonder how long this guy will last.
I don't know, but we're giving him the full treatment. You can ask your secretary to come along. We're inviting some of the executive secretaries to act as hostesses.
Okay, Brett.
BBDO.
Rosemary, I had lunch without you. Where have you been?
Smitty, I'm the big secretary to the new advertising manager.
Oh, what's he like?
Oh, I don't care about him. But this means I'm invited to the reception this evening, and Party will be there too. Oh, Smitty, I've been dreaming of a chance like this. He's never seen me all dressed up. Yeah, glamorous. Smitty, do you know what this is?
Your lunch?
This is the answer to how to succeed with Finch on new dress. Oh, it's just beautiful.
I hope it works. Good luck, Rosemary.
Thanks, Smitty.
You know, maybe I'll get a new dress for myself tonight, too.
Hey, good idea. You're very popular at the party tonight.
Well, maybe I will be at that. I'm thinking of starting a secret rumor that I'm a nymphomaniac.
I slipped out this afternoon and bought some love insurance, the most exclusive dress from Bakery. It's sleek and chic and manicured with sex beyond endurance. It's me, it's absolutely me. And why, one guy, this irresistible Paris original I'm wearing tonight. I'm wearing tonight, especially for him. This irresistible Paris original I pay more and more. I must look divine, especially for him. Suddenly he will see me, and suddenly he'll go free me, and blame it all on his own masculine whim, never knowing that this irresistible Paris original so temptingly tight I'm wearing tonight, especially for him.
family. I can't say as I know very much about wickets, but I do know about advertising. My theory of advertising can be summed up in one simple sentence. Shove it down their throat to the soft cell. And I'd like to say that
Benjamin White, Daniel Ovington? What the hell kind of name is that?
And I'd like to say...
Say, Bud!
Hey, you call this a double martini? There's only one olive in it.
But Davy asked me to take this LaRue home. She doesn't seem to be feeling well.
I feel fine.
You feel terrible.
Hey, Vinci. Let's dance.
And I'd like to say...
Everybody dance!
Furthermore, I'd like to...
Come on, Eddie. Come on, Eddie. Davy wants me to take him home. Come on.
Oh, you must have heard the rumor.
Oh, God. Eddie. 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 Eddie.
That elevator ride made me dizzy.
Come on, Eddie.
Oh, no, I want to take a shower.
Jamie wants me to take you home.
No, what I need is a shower. I'm going to go into JB's office. He's got a private shower in there. I'll take a shower. Then I'll go back to the party.
Okay, Eddie. Have a nice shower.
Aw, thanks, bud. You know, you're cute.
Oh.
Not as cute as Finch, but you're cute.
Not as cute as Finch. Oh, hello, Pete. Going back up to the party?
Yeah!
Oh, could you tell Mr. Finch I'd like to see him down here? Tell him it's important.
Okay.
Oh, sexy Hetty's in there taking a shower. And Finch has got a little something up his sleeve. Oh, hey! That's gonna put old Finchy right up. Hello, Finch.
What's this all about, bud?
Jamie wants you to go in his office. He'll meet you there. Oh, well, I'm sure he didn't want to say anything in front of Mr. Ovington. You know how it is around here with new advertising
Do you
managers.
think your uncle's considering...
Hey, I don't know anything. All I know is you're supposed to go to his office.
Well, I've never seen his office anyway. Thanks, bud.
You're welcome. Now to get my uncle. Goodbye, Vicky. Hello, Uncle Jasper. Away.
Someday.
Guess who?
Mr. Bickley?
No, it's me.
Now, Hetty, I was supposed to meet Mr. Bickley in here.
Mr. Bigley?
Uh-huh.
Well, he's not coming. Somebody gave you a bum steer.
I should have known it was a rib. Well, Hetty, I better get back to...
What's your hurry?
I think I'd better get back to the
It's
party.
much more fun down here.
I just think that's better.
You want to hurry up and get back to that Rosemary, don't you? happened?
That kiss!
What about that kiss?
Rosemary!
It's hardly insulting to talk about two broads in the middle of one.
I'm sorry, Eddie, but I can't explain it. Something has happened to me.
Bitch, you are in love.
That's right! Bitch is in love! It's like music all around me, like a symphony. I must have been in love with her ever since she took my particulars.
And you found that out just by kissing me.
Yes, Eddie.
I don't know my own strength.
Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name. Rosemary was the melody locked inside me till at last out came. Just imagine if we kissed. What a crescendo! Not to be missed. As for the rest of my lifetime program, give me more of the same. Rosemary, there is wonderful music in the very sound of your name.
Okay, I heard my mom talking at the party. Where is she?
Rosemary, something wonderful has happened.
What are you talking about?
Can't you hear it? Can't you hear it? Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name.
I can't hear anything.
Rosemary, it's all around me like a beautiful pink sky.
Now look here, Jake, you're not mentioning close to her mind.
Rosemary, darling, will you please marry Jake Pierpont Finch?
Now I hear it! I hear it! I hear it! Suddenly there is music in the sound of your
Rosemary, just imagine if we kissed.
here, JB. We've been waiting for you.
I haven't finished my speech yet.
You made a fine speech.
Yes, very fine speech, Mr. Ovington.
This is Mr. Finch of Plans and Systems.
How do you do, Mr. Ovington?
How do you do?
I didn't get a chance to tell you at the party, but I'm a big fan of advertising, and I followed your work in Fortune magazine. Some wonderful stuff.
Thank you.
And by the way, Mr. Bigley, did you know that Mr. Ovington was an all-star halfback at his college?
You were? Where did you play?
Only the greatest little college in the world, Northern State.
A chipmunk?
Well, I sure am a chipmunk. Did you see the way we murdered the groundhogs last Saturday?
Oh, big time! I'm not the bigot. I've hired men from all colleges. Tigers, bulldogs, trojans, badgers, but never a chipmunk. Your resignation is accepted.
Rip, the chipmunk off the field.
Chipmunk ride, chipmunk! Oh, that was a narrow squeak.
It was a shock to me, sir.
Bitch, it's a good thing you're on the ball when it comes to advertising. What are we going to do for a new advertising manager? Bitch, maybe it's fate you happen to be here at this very moment. You've always wanted this rotten job, and you think you can handle it.
Oh, well, I don't know, sir. It's just that...
There's one thing I admire in a man. It's humility. Bitch, I'm making you vice president in charge of advertising.
Me, a vice president?
But JB, I don't mean to question your decision, but he's rather than
I
like it. Brent, I think we've hit on something here. This boy's loaded with great ideas. Ideas? Tell us some of those ideas, Finch.
Well, sir,
Come on with it, Finch. Where are those ideas?
Sir, it's, you know, that I...
Put up the syrup, son.
I just want to be able to...
You better get going or you'll be out of here like a
I
Schultz.
want to be able to present a clear-cut campaign.
Say, JB. Plans board is meeting day after tomorrow. Why don't we let Finch tell us all his ideas then? Fine. Finch, you have 48 hours to make your advertising presentations. You better get going. You're now vice president in full charge of advertising, and frankly, up to now, I'm pretty dissatisfied with your work.
Oh, I don't care about that. I've been made vice president in charge of advertising. Yes. Yes, hello, this is Mr. Finch. Yes, remember those cards I wanted you to print out? Yes, go ahead and print them out right away. Yes, thank you. Oh, vice president. Oh, girls, you can come out now.
Thanks, Rosemary.
Rosemary, I have a wonderful surprise. They just made me vice president in charge of advertising.
Oh, congratulations. Can I be your secretary?
Oh, gee, I love that, Hetty, really, but, Rosemary is going to be my secretary.
Oh, well, guess it's back to the Stino pool. Guess I'll have to wait for that pitch until after he's married.
Rosemary?
I'm gonna be your secretary.
Well, you were Mr. Ovington's secretary, and now I've taken over his whole department.
Oh, and what makes you think I'd want to be your secretary? I'd rather die.
Rosemary, you must. You have to. I've been made vice president in charge of advertising now, and you know what a tough job that is. Rosemary, I can only do it if I have your help. I need you.
You do? Well, in that case, all right, I'll be your secretary.
Wonderful. Now let's get
Oh,
started.
just like that. Haven't you forgotten something?
Oh, yeah. Operator, yes. Give me the company that paints names on office doors. Yes.
Finch, aren't you going to kiss me?
Kiss you? I can't.
Why not?
At least I should be my secretary. Now, wait a minute, Rosemary. Hello, name painter.
Wait a minute, Rosemary. Hello, Amy.
Yes, I want my name on the door